welcome to News You Care About, May 2021. I am my boy 479, and we start our cast with Bears Gone Wild. No, it's not that kind of movie. We go down to Douglas, Arizona. Residents of a Arizona border city were left in disbelief by a surprise visit from a bear. The Arizona Game and Fish Department said the bear appeared Sunday in downtown Douglas. Bolder than your average bear, the animal climbed up 2 utility poles and even sat on their wires at one point. Residents in the area were told to bear down and remain in their homes. But of course, that did not stop them, as the seemingly unfazed bear eventually climbed down and scrambled off, sending those 24 onlookers scattering. Luckily, no injuries were reported. We now go live to Captain Fishpaith with his monthly news report. Take it away, Captain.
Thank you, my boy, and might I say, looking mighty fine as always, sir. Unfortunately, that is where the levity for tonight's report must end, as this reporter has uncovered a shocking discovery. Many of you may have noticed, in the first Friday of May, in several newspaper comic strips, as many as 25 are currently being reported to have taken part in something called No Pants Day. This meant that the comic book figures themselves featured no pants. Comic strip creators such as Blondie and Zippy the Pinhead are taking part in this holiday to raise awareness for clothing charity banks that have not been able to receive the same amount of deposits of clothes as normal. The event itself is believed to have originated when a group of University of Texas students decided, as a quirky way to end their semester, they would leave the pants at home on the first Friday of May. As you can imagine, this is very dismaying news to this reporter, who tends not to wear pants on any day, and yet is not celebrated for it. Now, comic book creators did notice that people were finding it difficult to receive charitable donations of clothes due to the decrease in deposits in these charity banks because of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. However, this reporter must put on record his gratitude for the good work that these people are doing, and he hopes that they are able to continue to do so to provide for their communities. I personally am about to go and find myself a very nice pair of pants, and I hope that I am able to then donate said pair of pants at a later stage to such a worthy cause. For now, this is Captain Fish McPaste signing off, finding those pants. Back to you in the studio, my boy.
Thank you, Captain, and good luck finding those pants. Do you recognize this man? That's right. Behind the ridiculous amount of sunscreen was Mark Zuckerberg. The Facebook CEO was photographed surfing in Hawaii with what can only be described as an entire bottle's worth of slathered sunscreen all over his face. Basically, he said he saw News You Care About, paparazzi, following him and used the sunblock to disguise himself. We now go live where he answers that question.
Well, I noticed there was paparazzi guys following us. And so I was like, oh, I don't want him to recognize me. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put on a ton of sunscreen on my face. Yeah. Because then he would know who I was. Yeah.
And although his reasoning is about as logical as creating a disguise so outlandish that it attracts even more attention, we suppose he's trying to have a good sense of humor about the whole thing. Wait, right, I've just been informed we're breaking live to Disaster Diva for a breaking news report.
Thank you, my boy. This is Disaster Diva, and I am live here. We have had an effing tornado. It was huge, and not just any day do you get an F1 tornado. As a matter of fact, we've got somebody right over here that is working on their disasters right now. Let's just go see what we can see here. Excuse me, lady. My name is Disaster Diva, and I am checking in on my neighbors.
Yes, ma'am.
And I was just wondering how things were going over here.
Well, we're cleaning up.
Well, now I heard you're in a crappy situation. Well, hello there, sir. Is that a water slide?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. I'll be back later.
I'm just waiting on the water.
Well, I'll get the hose. Excuse me, but I understand you're in a crappy situation.
Yes, we'd
What?
like to see it.
I would love to see it. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this lovely pin oak tree
Yes,
uprooted our sewer line.
your sewer line.
Yes.
Well, honey, how do you go?
Well, we're in a hotel.
Oh, where my? Oh my goodness, my goodness! Is that what I smell? Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay. All right. Well, this is for the My Boy channel,
Yes.
and I am reporting live for him, and he just didn't know that all of this had happened, so we were sharing with his viewers.
Well, thanks for checking in.
Absolutely.
We love our neighbors.
Oh, absolutely. My boy, I'll have another episode for you shortly. Back to you.
Thank you, Disaster Diva. We'll come back to you shortly. Lego Lartency. Lego Larcency. Legos being stolen. Maybe on the rise. The French police have been investigating an international ring of toy thieves with a particular desire for the colorful interlocking bricks, according to a recent report from MI6. In this case, 3 suspects were caught taking boxes of Legos from a toy shop near Paris, with a goal of selling them in Poland, according to Canada intelligence. And it's not just Europe. Lego robberies have been happening in the United States as well. Last month, a man in Oregon was arrested after local police suspected he stole 7,500 worth of Lego toy sets. There's a lot of money in Legos. Legos sets come out in limited editions, and they soon become collector's items. We were able to speak to an undercover agent, and he had this to say.
Well, my intelligence says very difficult to prove that there's a black market. However, there is an enormous amount of collections out there who are missing out on certain sets right now, are willing to pay a huge amount of money for those sets.
David Peeps is an auctioneer at an auction website for collectibles. He says the most valuable and sought after sets are those in original packaging, not opened yet. So if you got those, this is a bunch of bull. A man has reportedly retaliated against a neighbor with cow dung in a small Michigan town. Wayne Lamb, the neighbor who claims a 250-foot wall of manure was erected following a property line dispute he had with a fellow farmer owner last year, according to News You Care About. Aside from serving as a physical divider, Lamb and his tenants told News You Care About the manure wall comes with a powerful stench. The farmer who built the wall, whose identity has remained anonymous because he didn't want to hear all the crap, denied the organic structure is a poop wall. It's a compost fence, he said. He reportedly told us, officials from the area have said nothing can be done since the wall sits on a private property. All right, we now break away to Connell for a special news report.
What? What's that? Crowds show up in a U.S. park for a pool noodle battle to win rightful ownership of their name. That's right, folks. A 22-year-old named Josh Swain came up with the idea for the funny fight when boredom set in during the pandemic a year ago. Hundreds of people turned up to a U.S. park for a heated pool noodle brawl to find out who is the rightful owner of the name Josh. The subsequent pool noodle competition was open to anyone with the forename Josh, and competitors showed up in Jedi robes, Spider-Man spandex, and other suitably gladiatorial outfits. The winner of the competition was a 4-year-old who was coronated with a Burger King crown. Isn't that great, folks? Mr. Swain, the organizer, said he was surprised about how his idea blew up, adding, "I did not expect people to be as adamant as they are right now." That's it for me, folks. Back to you, my boy.
Jedi robes, 4-year-old winner? Someone tell Darth Vader. Thank you, Connell. Good luck with that safety meeting there. We now come to the part in the newscast where we go to Pastor Terry for what really grinds his gears as a gamer. Pastor?
Hey guys. This just in. People that say to me, "Calm down, it's just a game, have fun," can literally go their own faces. Go yourselves. I understand it's just a game. Yeah, we all get that. I don't get on Smite to play 17 matches of let's see who can crush Terry's in further. For how long? How long? How long is Terry gonna get his crushed in today? Who knows? I get on games to win because I'm a winner. I like to play with winners. Talented people who enjoy winning games. If you want to lose a game, go play Monopoly for 17 hours straight. Do you play Monopoly and when you lose 17 hours later, you're like, "Oh, geez, that was sure was a good 17 hours worth of Monopoly"? No, you're pissed because losing sucks. Get out of my face. Go yourself. I hope your computer literally bursts into flames every time you tell me to calm down, it's just a game. Or even better, it's just arena. If you go play comp. I don't want to lose either. I don't want to lose comp. I also don't want to lose arena. Get out of here.
Thank you, Pastor. I now know why you quit playing with me in Smite. So I'm getting reports that Disaster Diva is back with some news. Disaster Diva, hit it!
My boy, I am breaking back in with a live interview from a victim. Here he is.
So I was standing out here on my front porch.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded like a freight train came over. The tree done fell over right here in the front yard.
Yeah?
Tornado ran right over the roof, took
No.
the damn roof off. And,
Oh,
sorry, neighbor.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really bad.
oh my goodness. Where did you hide, or were you out there watching it?
Right here under this bench right there.
Well, that's exactly where I would have hid too. I am so thankful that
I'm
you're
okay.
okay. Well, that's good now. All right. I guess you don't have to worry about a toilet, do you?
Nope.
That's good.
Sucked it all up. Tornado sucked it all up.
Oh, that's such a relief. All right, my boy. Back to you.
Thank you, Disaster Diva. Glad they are safe and they're safe too. What did the fox steal? No, okay, sorry. Thought I'd give it a shot. Why did the fox steal my shoes? Sounds like the start of a brain teaser riddle or a viral song. But the people in Berlin, it was a question spurred by a knowledge that a local fox was the culprit behind a string of shoe thefts. About 2 weeks ago, Christian Meyer, a resident of Berlin's neighborhood, noticed that one of his new and expensive running shoes had disappeared from his porch. And he decided to investigate the theft, as the should, right? And he investigated looking for it himself. Meyer quickly learned that he was not the thief's only victim, and a tip helped him catch the fox bandit red-handed or red-pawed with blue flip-flops in his mouth, according to local news. Days later, Meyer spotted the fox again, followed it back to the thicket, where Meyer crawled around for close to an hour. There, he discovered the fox's secret stash of more than 100 shoes, most of them gnawed on just little. Meyer captured a photo of the thieving fox and his still ill-gotten stash. The shoe pile contained sneakers, clogs, sandals, and slippers in a range of colors, shapes, and sizes, though the most numerous shoes by far were Crocs. Still unknown why the fox stole the shoes and why this particular had thing for Crocs. But this isn't the first time that an urban fox has demonstrated a seeming shoe fetish. In August of 2019, a fox in Australia reportedly visited a woman's porch and stole 3 boots over the course of a week. The woman captured the thief's antics on security camera footage, which she posted on YouTube. A pair of fox in Japan pilfered more than 40 pairs of sandals in 2018 before the duo was apprehended in a stakeout involving 5 police officers. Good work. In 2009, in a small town of Forren in western Germany, a female fox stole about 110 to 120 shoes in just one night, presumably for her cubs to play with. In 2013, a writer described waking up one morning to his London home to find that a fox had placed 7 shoes in the middle of his lawn. Ranging in size from a toddler to an adult, there were many shoes to be found. It's unknown if all these foxes were acting independently or if their actions were linked, perhaps as part of an international shoe-stealing cartel with a purpose that humans can only imagine. This does it for our news for the month of 2021. Make sure you subscribe and like. Good night.